You may be wondering why I'm blowing my horn. I'm blowing my horn because I want to talk about uranium. I want to talk about radioactivity and what the implications are with radioactivity. Okay, let me tell you a little bit. Oh, by the way, this is just my King Moses kind of don't mess with me. I'm wearing my Santa outfit and I have my horn look. Okay, my horn. You know, whenever someone blows a horn, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, get the horn!" Ah, you know, the horn. Whenever you hear a horn, you just gotta run or hide. Um, Back to radioactivity. The Ark of the Covenant. Okay, when Moses came back from the mountaintop, all right, he came back with some tablets of stone. And those tablets of stone, he didn't go up there alone. He had a bunch of slaves with him. Anyway, they all come back. His army comes back from the mountains, and they have some stones. And on those stones, there's tablets written all the things you have to do, all right? Your behaviors. Thou shalt not kill, you know, is on there. And just this whole list of things, you know, the 10 Commandments. But the thing about it, what they don't talk about is that the stone was radioactive. Okay, it was a scary stone. And they had it in a box called the Ark of the Covenant. And the box was like a wooden box and it was covered with gold, lots of gold, okay, to keep that radioactivity out of the, you know, they kept the box stored in. When he came back, they built a whole big structure with like a labyrinth, you know, and you had to go all down to the center of the labyrinth to get to that box. And that box, that all those walls kept the radioactivity from, you know, escaping and killing everybody. And so what would happen is, what happened with Moses, you know, he came back and he was like, "Okay, everybody." You know, he was the one assigned to go up north, okay, with the armies and challenge all the Neanderthals up north and the Denisovans up north who never came down to Egypt. So he said to everybody, "Okay, slaves, I got my tablets and my box. I got a new job for you. What we're gonna do is you don't have to build any more pyramids. Don't worry, no more pyramid stuff. All you have to do is pick up a weapon and we're going north. Let's go! Come on, everybody, let's go!" All right? And they had the box of uranium or radioactive stuff. Took the slaves up. They all had weapons. They went from slaves to like slave warriors, okay, going up north to battle, take over Europe, and put an old Neanderthal up on throne. Because they respected old Neanderthal because that's where they were from anyway. Because they owned a lot of land up there, but they just needed to have new people up there, you know, from the Mediterranean, to tie them together. So, you know, along the way, you know, they would come to a village. And they would, you know, and along the way they're losing slaves. The slaves are dying because they're carrying this box filled with uranium, so they have to replace the slaves. So they come to a village up ahead. They're like, fine, in a village we can get a drink of water, and get some more slaves. So they go to the head of the community there, and they say, "Listen, we need your sons. We need your strongest sons, and we want some of your daughters too, because our guys are getting lonely. So we want to have your sons and take your daughters, and then we'll be on our way." And then they're like, "Who is this guy? Well, who do you think you are? Get the hell out of here." I know I made this video before, but I'm doing it again. So they're like, "All right, we'll be back. All right, see you later." And they leave. Then at night, they bring the slaves with the big box. They walk around the village 7 times. Okay, in a couple of days they come back. Everyone's like fallen. They have big welts and bleeding, oozing skin, and their blood is boiling. And they come back and they say, "I told you, you should have listened." See these commandments? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. So anyway, give us your boys and your girls now. All right, we'll just leave. We'll come back next year. April 14th, we'll be back. But you have a year to, make some more children that we can take. And they're like, okay, and they give their children away. It's extortion. It's ancient extortion. Uranium, radioactivity, Moses, kings, armies of slaves, sacrifice. It's ugly. It's really ugly. We have an issue. We have difficulty attaching, connecting today to yesterday. The x-ray machine, when you go to the dentist, they take a picture of your bones. That just didn't happen. When they dropped the bomb on Nagasaki, Hiroshima, and murdered hundreds of thousands of people, that didn't just happen, okay? Radioactivity has been around a long time. They dug it out of the ground in the Congo or in Africa, tens of thousands of years ago. And when they did dig that stuff out and discovered how horrifying it was, they turned it into a weapon. They put it in the Ark, and they used the Ark to extort people as they marched armies from one place to another, taking over, expanding empires. So now you understand a little bit about the power of nuclear energy. It just doesn't, it's not just for turning on the lights. It goes way back. So with that, I think I'm going to maybe have some breakfast. Leave this for you to think about. I guess what I'm saying, the bottom line is, we got to stop murdering people with nuclear energy. We got to stop giving power to the ones who have nuclear power. They're not going to use nuclear power to destroy the planet because they're going to kill themselves. It's ridiculous. At this point, if there's a nuclear war, we're all going to die. They're not going to use it. It's just a bunch. It's just a funding, way to make money. Arms race. We already went through that. We did that, done that, been there. We gotta rule with truth. That's what we gotta have. We gotta rule with truth, and that will set us free. Gotta go. Take care. Bye.